And staying with sport, and Scotland have been taking on England and Wales in a blind golf tournament hosted by a Scottish Borders course.
Yep, the annual Enemy Cup. Gosh, that sounds serious, doesn't it? The Enemy Cup began in 1984 to showcase the abilities of blind golfers, no matter what their visual impairment. Iszatt joined them on the fairways at Cardrona.
It's not an average day on the Cardrona golf course as blind golfers swing into action to compete for their country. The winners of the annual 3-day tournament between Scotland and England and Wales go home with a cup. But all players get so much more.
We've seen other people who are dealing with sight loss on an everyday basis, and it makes it so much easier when you know that you're not the only person out there. Because I didn't know anybody else who was blind, and then I come along to hit this, Scottish blind golf, and I see a lot of other guys who who have lost their sight previously, and it gives me support to deal with my illness and my sight loss, and that's what it's all about.
And being visually impaired doesn't stop the enjoyment of playing a round of golf.
I know right away if I've hit a good shot. As soon as I hit the ball, I know if I've connected cleanly with the ball or not. And the sound of the ball hitting the bottom of the cup is as satisfactory for me as it is for Tiger Woods or Rory McIlroy.
The only real difference between golf and blind golf is the use of guides. The guide describes the hole, chooses the clubs and makes sure that the club is behind the ball. But it all comes down to the blind player's swing.
The guys are so important to us. We wouldn't be able to play golf if it wasn't for them. You've got to rely wholly on, the information that your guide's giving you.
Anyone with a visual impairment can qualify as a blind golfer. And not everyone has to have played golf previously.
My sight started deteriorating through macular dystrophy about 15 years ago. Quite a few of the other guys have got exactly the same condition. Some are totally blind, been blind since birth. So there's quite a wide array of people who've got various different sight conditions.
Whether it's friendly cups like this or competing in championships, there is a strong bond between players.
And that's the key for golf being a blind sport for people who've got sight impairment. It doesn't matter what level your sight impairment is, because of the handicap system, you can get a match against somebody. And it's a camaraderie, it really is. Because I think the big thing we've got in common is everybody's sight impaired and has the same struggles day to day. And getting out on a golf course just gets rid of that for 4 hours.
While the competition might be played in a spirit of friendship, when national pride's at stake, that will to win is always there. Iszatt, ITV News, Cardrona.
Fine work at the Enemy Cup. Great stuff.
Definitely.